I'm Jim, head trainer at CrossFit Infragilis, with Infragilis athlete extraordinaire, Rebecca. We're going to go over the back routines that we're going to be doing starting in June. Now, this is going to use some non-traditional CrossFit movements that some people might think are sketchy. But what we're trying to do is improve our Olympic lifting by making this area of the back stronger. We work a lot on mobility here, and now what we want to do is get stronger so that when we're in this position, we're not getting to here and exposing our lower back to injury. So what we're going to do is go over the exercises because these are movements that we don't traditionally do. The first one is the free trainer bench row. So what you need is this bench that comes at an angle set at the lowest setting. You're going to center the bench right in the center of the machine. And these arms move. You use this handle, and it moves up and down. You want to set it on number 2. You can see the numbers here on the side. You're going to do this pull alternating each time you do it. Sometimes you're going to do it close, because just that is going to come from here. And move it from side to side, just like that. Okay, we're going to set that one on the letter D. So this has numbers, this has letters. For one set of pulls, it's going to come from the letter D. We're going to put Rebecca in position and show you how we're going to execute this movement. Right. Notice she's laying back. She's going to come to a full position. Shoulders are engaged. Reach out and back. Notice she's pulling with the back. The bicep is helping, but that's not initiating the movement. Bring it all the way down, all the way up. Good range of motion. You want reps 8, 9, and 10 to be difficult. If you can't get to 10, that's fine too, right? Now, we want to bring it out wide occasionally as well. So we're going to now bring this out to the letter B. It's going to be more difficult for her to reach. It's going to be, probably have to go with less weight when you do this wider grip. Okay, now, again, pulling with the back, not the bicep. The second movement of the first back routine is the seated row. All of these machines are located in anatomies in the main event room. So what Rebecca's going to do is we have a seat adjustment here. You want to make sure that your fingertips can touch the handles here. So she's going to take her position. And as we see, she's already in position, but if you need to adjust, the pin is here. You can move it forward and back. Again, we want to go with 2 different grips. She's going to go with that first grip. We're not going to try and lift this up. Again, pulling from the back. And we can also do this with a wide grip. Again, probably less weight. The primary movements that we're going to do in class to strengthen this area, of course, are lifts, the clean, the snatch, and the deadlift. These are supplemental exercises to help us get stronger in this area. This routine, before we go to the front of the club, is the reverse lat. What we're going to do is, this machine is often used for flies. It is in this position. So you'll have to pull the pin and slide it all the way to the first position. These handles are in the front. Now Rebecca's going to come to the bench. We want to make sure that we have the shoulders rolled back. So where I'm putting my fist, I want her to think like she's pinching my fist and using the back muscles and not the front of the shoulder. So what we're doing is in this middle back, the rhomboid area is what she's wanting to initiate this movement with. The deltoids are assisting, but we want it to start from right there with the core fully engaged. Being inside of the club, we have access to machines that most CrossFitters don't, like the reverse hyper, which is a machine that's actually invented by Louis Simmons of Westside Barbell. And Louis does all the CrossFit powerlifting seminars now. And The reverse hyper is going to help us with our low back and will be part of every back routine we do each week. So what Rebecca's going to do is get her feet in these straps at the bottom. Pull yourself on the machine using these handles so that your hip is slightly off of the pad. Now if you're going to think, kick your heels back, keep your left knee straight. Really trying to isolate this lower back. You're going to do 5 sets of 10 of these. Increasing weight as you're able. Team 2, I've recruited Infragilis member athlete Becky to help demonstrate these set of movements. So after you've done back routine 1 week, the following week we'll come back and do these set of exercises. Again, for 8 to 10 reps, going through each, trying to make our last 3 reps very challenging. The first movement is bent over row. There's a lot of ways to do bent over row. We're going to assume a position that we get into a lot in CrossFit, which is the below the knee Romanian deadlift position. This is going to give the fat muscles to pull that arm up. Good. You want to make sure you're not pulling with the bicep, and the best way to tell you're pulling with the bicep is when the elbows flare out and bend too soon. Once you've done 8 to 10 reps of that, you'll switch to what we're calling the lever row. You can grab a handle from the main event room. You're going to place that handle right on the knurling of the weight. The same kind of motion from that below the knee Romanian deadlift position, pulling with the back. If you want to work your grip and help strengthen your grip, instead of using a handle, you can just use a workout towel. Same motion. Again, you'll be able to tell if you're pulling with the bicep first because your elbow will flare out. So we want to think, pull with the back, elbow staying in. The third movement in this routine is the supine ring break. The prescribed way is to have yourself elevated from the box, from the top of the box, around the bottom of the rings. Bring your hips up into a full position, your straight line with your shoulders. Pull yourself up to the rings. Lock up position. If you're not quite ready for this movement, you can bring yourself to a lower set of rings and use your feet on the ground as a sub spot. Sets of 8 to 12, 8 to 10. Our last movement of this routine is the rhombus fly. The prescribed way will be using a GHD where you're suspended out with your hips on the front pad. You're not going to be able to go extremely heavy with this. Again, we want to have the arms straight. I don't want the shoulder initiate this movement, I want the back. This is also going to work your lower back to keep yourself in this plank position. If you're not quite ready for that, then you can grab a bench and accomplish the same thing. Give yourself a little support using the bench. Again, initiating the movement from the middle of the back. Back routine 2 can be done exclusively in the CrossFit room or any place where there's free weight and a GHD machine. Alright, back to routine 3. I recruited super strong Infragilis athlete Laura. And real quick about Laura, for those of you who think you can't do squatting because you have an ACL repair or a bad knee, Laura had what her doctor called the worst ACL injury he'd ever seen. How much can you squat? 240 below parallel. Completely rebuilt, donor tissue, ACL. So awesome done. And she's going to help us see back routine 3. She's going to start with what some people call lawnmowers, but a single arm dumbbell row. Notice she wants to keep her back flat and the core fully engaged. She's going to pull with the back Bring it all the way back to extension and out. Well, that, again, if you're pulling primarily with the bicep, you're going to see the elbow flare out. See how her elbow is staying close to her body. You'll go 8 to 10 reps on each arm. Notice that she has her same side of the hand and leg on the bench. The foot, she's on the same side of the hand she's pulling with on the floor. So with the lat pull down, we want to take our chin up, our pull-up grip, and pull as low as we can go to help work with this chest bar pull-ups. All the way. Initiating this with lat and back. Bicep is helping. Notice she's keeping excellent core control and good posture as she goes through. Is the wide grip seated row. We're going to use this wide grip attachment. Lock your back in. Pull with your back muscles. That elbow comes all the way back. If you get heavier, you can lean back a little bit, just like we do on the rowing machine. Make sure we're not initiating from the bicep, but from the back.